Hello, welcome to Dream Big and Succeed with Sunday Ezekiel. Today, I am going to be focusing on this very important topic, exceptional leadership. I'm going to be talking about the attributes of exceptional leaders. Someone said, effective leaders let their light serve as a beacon that leads followers to their own best light. Now, we have established in my last teaching that leadership means influence, and the essence of leadership is service. What then are the attributes of an exceptional leader? Number one, a sense of destiny. A leader is one with a sense of purpose for existence. In other words, an exceptional leader has a sense of purpose. He knows the reason why he exists. Purpose means the reason why a thing exists. Purpose is the motivation for creation of a thing. So an exceptional leader must have a sense of purpose. He must know the reason why he exists. Of course, discovering your purpose is as simple as finding the reason and meaning for living. In other words, an exceptional leader have a clear guiding view of the future through a discovery of his purpose, his assignment in life. And this discovery is what provokes persistence and patience even when faced with adversity. A leader sees a future that can be different and better and helps others see that picture too. That is a sense of destiny. Number two attribute of an exceptional leader, a deep passion and conviction. An exceptional leader is one that has a deep passion and controlling desire to see discovered purpose fulfilled in life. It is a sense of purpose that creates the passion which keeps you going until you become a person of impact and influence in life. In other words, without passion, there is no leader. Passion is an intense emotion that compels action. When you feel passionate about your vision for your future, you are provoked with a sense of purpose. It provides you with an unequal source of energy. This is very important and crucial. An exceptional leader is passionate about his purpose for living and then the drive to fulfill that purpose, which passion is all about. It's very important for us to know that the belief and the conviction that I exist for a purpose will create the passion and conviction and a drive to want to achieve something meaningful and something very important and impactful and exceptional in life. Also, an exceptional leader have a sense of integrity. Let's quickly look at what integrity means. Integrity is defined as a firm adherence to a code of especially moral or artistic value, an unimpaired condition, and the quality or state of being complete or undivided. Integrity is the hallmark of leadership. That's it. Integrity is the hallmark of leadership. Your success as a leader of people will be determined by your level of integrity. If you are not a person of integrity, you'll be far from being successful in leadership. It is integrity that makes you establish a system of value against which all of life will be judged. Without integrity, there is no leadership. A leader must uphold certain laws of life which are designed to shape his character and way of life. He does not lie to himself or about himself. He knows his flaw. A leader knows his flaw and his asset and deals with them directly. No one can become a true leader or exceptional leader without this ingredient of integrity. We need to understand this. Someone said, people need to know who you are and what you stand for before they agree to be led by you. Leadership is an agreement. You lead with permission. That means you don't force yourself on people. People need to know who you are before they can follow you. Okay? Another point, attribute of an exceptional leader is a curious and daring spirit. An exceptional leader is one who is curious and daring. Because until you are ready to venture daringly, you cannot lead successfully. Leaders are those who are willing to dare the impossible in order to achieve the incredible. A leader is a pace setter, a trailblazer, and a risk taker. He is willing to take calculated risks, step out in faith, and try new things by challenging conventions. A true leader or an exceptional leader is not afraid of failure or mistake because he knows that every adversity sows a seed of equivalent success. He believes that the difference between greatness and mediocrity is often how an individual views a mistake. An exceptional leader goes to where others are not willing to go and create a path for those who are coming. He is very brave and courageous. An exceptional leader is willing to take risks today for something better tomorrow. This is very important. The great leadership coach John C. Maxwell said, a man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. Exceptional leader understand that hard things are put in his way, not to stop him, but to call out his courage and strength. He operates with the knowledge of the fact that we gain strength and courage and confidence by every experience in which we stop to look fear in the face. That's what Eleanor Roosevelt said. Okay? Another point we're looking at, attribute of exceptional leader, is a sense of confidence. Sense of confidence. You see, now, let's look at it this way. An exceptional leader has his own value system and belief, which makes him confident both in God and in his ability. His ability to influence people positively is so strong that he believes so much in it, and then he is inwardly motivated and self-assured. He knows who he is and confidently manifests himself. You see, one of the ways to manifest this is a process of setting goal and seeing such goals achieved. This gives a leader sense of self-confidence because he believes he is able to achieve results and is able also to carry other people along with him in achieving such results. A leader is one with capacity to inspire confidence and trust from others. Trust cannot be acquired. Rather, it can only be earned. So trustworthiness is a direct result of character and competence that describe who an exceptional is and what he can do. Okay? Now let's look at another point, still attribute of an exceptional leader. A sense of self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to make oneself do what one should do, whether one feels like it or not. Another way to describe self-discipline is not allowing one's emotion or hard feelings to take on one. A self-disciplined person controls himself because he knows that only by doing the things that he is committed to is the way to achieve his vision. You see, it takes self-discipline to be committed to the achievement of one's vision. Every great leader has shown tons of self-discipline in the key areas of their lives. Self-discipline is functional to leadership because you cannot pretend to be a leader if you do not have some discipline in your life. An exceptional leader is a model to others, and people look for some degree of discipline in a leader. Also, self-discipline inspires commitment. It is the flip side of commitment. People with high level of self-discipline most of the time have a tremendous self-esteem because they are committed in all they do. They do not lose time on things they do not want, and they don't waste time on things they don't want, and they appreciate their time and that of other people. Also, self-discipline is a skill, and as such, it can be learned. Therefore, a commitment to learning the art of self-discipline is one of the ingredients that makes an exceptional leader. Okay, now let's look at the next point, still attribute of an exceptional leader: a determined spirit. Please note that determination is a major key for exceptional leadership. A leader must be doggedly committed to fulfill his dream, or else he may give up as a result of discouragement that will always come. Of course, we know that discouragement is part of things that what we're going to face in life. I love the way Abraham Lincoln put it when he said, "Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other one thing." And many of us know the story of Abraham Lincoln, how he tried to become a president of America and failed several times. I didn't consider those things as failure. I see it as a way of trying to do something and until he got the right way of doing it. At the end of the day, after so many years of making attempt, he eventually became the president of America because he has a determined spirit. Okay? Now, another point is this: a sense of humility. Sense of humility. An exceptional leader is known to be humble. Humble people are the only ones that are entitled to lifting. You see, pride will only stop you from becoming who God wants you to become. A proud person is always resisted by God, and he cannot have anyone to follow him. No one wants to follow a proud leader. You see, the humble will enjoy the grace of God and the lifting of God. It doesn't matter the vocation you belong, you need to humble yourself, because pride will repel people from coming to you. There is nothing one can gain in pride except destruction, according to what the word of God says. When a man is proud and arrogant, his way will be blocked. His access to greatness will be blocked. Of course, we have so many examples of leaders in the world that we all know that by virtue of their humbleness, by the virtue of their humility, they became great leaders that we all know today. If you are not humble, you can't be an exceptional leader. Exceptional leader humble himself to the point that he is willing to serve the people that are following him. Is willing to be a blessing to them, to serve them. Of course, you can't remove service from leadership. As a matter of fact, the essence of leadership is service. All right, let's look at another point. Or before I go into that, I love the way Jim Collins is the author of Good to Great. One of his books is called Good to Great. He said, a leader with a humble heart looks out the window to find and applaud the true causes of success, and in the mirror to find and accept responsibility for failure. That means humble people do not think less of themselves. Rather, they only think of themselves less. Let me say that again. Humble people do not think less of themselves. They only think of themselves less. All right? Okay, let me take one more point because of my time today. A sense of optimism. An exceptional leader have a sense of optimism. You see, what is optimism? Being positive, having a positive attitude. You see, your ability to maintain a positive attitude in a season of adversity is a key to your leadership success. Successful leaders are boundless fond of optimism that never seems to end. Even when they are faced with opposition, they view it as a challenge that is worth confronting. And when the encounter is set back, they accept it as a new direction. It is this belief in the positive that serves as the foundation for dealing with many setbacks they will eventually encounter in whatever field they find themselves. I love the way George Bernard Shaw said it. He said, people are always blaming their circumstances for what they are. People who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want, and if they can't find them, they make them. When you adopt optimism as a way of life, it will bring constructive changes into your life and make you happier, brighter, and more successful as a leader. With a positive attitude, you see the bright side of life. Leaders are optimistic and they always expect the best to happen. Therefore, optimism is a state of mind that is worth developing and strengthening our pursuit in order to emerge as exceptional leaders. I'm going to stop here today, and I trust that the next time you're going to hear my voice is going to be another topic entirely. However, please listen to this teaching again and again so that you can begin to develop exceptionality in your leadership. This is very important because it's going to go a long way to affect the way you do your things and the way people will perceive you, and also it's going to determine a lot in how you will influence people. Of course, you know, leadership is influence, and the essence of leadership is service. Till I come your way again next time, please don't forget to always dream big and succeed. Cheers.